Two inspirational teams, well capable of dazzling their fans, ready for a showdown that could take on highly dramatic proportions. Be prepared for genuine excitement. It's coming up next, live on EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's SALZBURG, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Well, if you're looking for a player to take any game by the scruff of the neck, look no further than Vinicius Junior, top quality. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, I love watching him play. He's so creative, particularly in the top third of the pitch. Let's hope he performs well here.
And the starting 11 for Salzburg.
Well, the wide midfield players and the fullbacks need to have a good understanding here. If the midfield players tuck in, then the fullbacks need to get forward into the space they vacate, just to give them some attacking width.
And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Antonio Rudiger plays alongside Eder Militao in central defence. Rodrigo plays with Vinicius Junior in the wide areas. And lining up through the middle in attack today is Kylian Mbappe. And they kick off here. Luka Gurna. Good-looking move, this. Well, as he hit that one, it looked as though it had a chance. Well, the intention was admirable, but just a bit too much on it in the end, and that'll be a throw-in. Luka Gurna. Fernando. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Vinicius Junior. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. Mbappe. In it goes! An early goal. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Mendy. Decisive in the tackle, and a throw in here. Mbappe. Real might threaten on the flank. Can he do it? Oh, a challenge of the highest order. Goalkeeper dealt with it. Rodrigo. Kylian Mbappe. A real opening now. Well, couldn't put it away. They still lead, however.
Well, he really should be working the goalkeeper there. It's a great chance to score.
Firing it towards goal, and effectively parried away by the keeper. Couldn't find a teammate. Throw in here. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Well, the fans want to see a shot. Oh, good reflexes from the keeper, and the danger averted. And the short option preferred. And defending as a unit. And he takes on the shot. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Aurélien Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior. Mendy has it. Rodrigo. Valverde, using his body to good effect. Mendy, and a wretched cross really, over everyone. A decisive clearance it was. What can Real do from this position? Well, it's a textbook example of dynamic passing. Given away by Real Madrid. Dedic. It might be on for them. Excellent block. Vinicius Junior. Aurélien Tchouaméni. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Vinicius Junior. Looking for someone to play it to. Well, really rifling that one in, and he didn't miss by much. So on the cusp of the half-time interval, and Real Madrid with a narrow lead. Stuart, what have you made of what you've seen from them in this half?
Well, it's been a tight game so far, but they've just had that little bit more quality on the ball, particularly in midfield, where they've just started to take control. They'll be fairly happy going in at half-time if it stays like this.
No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. But there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike. Well, he can't believe it, and you can sense his annoyance. They need to start playing again here.
So underway again following the goal that made things level. Vinicius Junior. Here's Mbappe. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. Fernando. Can they create something from here? And he really read that brilliantly. The fans want to see a shot. Now he must favour the cross. Cutting the ball back. Spot on with that tackle. The stoppage time situation. 1 minute here.
Well, you can tell what the fans think of that decision. They're certain it should have been a penalty.
And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. And I think it's fair to say he's had happier days in front of goal, Stuart.
Well, the service to him hasn't been good, but he hasn't exactly been busting a gut to find space, has he? He needs to work much harder to affect the game and start testing this goalkeeper.
So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Vinicius Junior. Mendy has it. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And passing it through. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. And Salzburg with the ball again. Well, couldn't find a teammate, unfortunately. And a throw-in to come. Mendy. And Valverde. Real in a good position out wide. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Fernando. Cross fired over. And the header just wide of the mark. Rodrigo. Carvajal. Federico Valverde. Rodrigo. Mbappe. And back to Rodrigo. Played into the box. Well, interesting. Play on, says the referee. Plenty of support here. Fernando. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Oh, good work by the keeper.
Well, the stats tell you everything. They've created opportunities, they've created chances, but they just haven't taken any. It's been a really poor display in front of goal. They've got to do a lot better with their finishing.
Well, they need the ball once more. They know that full well. Mbappe. Ball back with Salzburg now. And out for a throw-in, just misfiring with the pass. So a personnel change then. Not the pass he had in mind. Well, very effective play, and they might be onto something. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that. Well, what delight for Ancelotti. That's just what he wanted.
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Mendy. And considerable space afforded Real Madrid. Vinicius. Could be an inspirational goalkeeping.
Well, that should have been a goal, but what a save that is from the keeper.
Substitution for Real Madrid. Let's see about the delivery. It still could be dangerous. It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation. Nicolas Capaldo. And that's great work to keep it in play. He has teammates around him. Really commanding goalkeeping. Valverde. Showing a real will to win the ball. Bellingham. Kylian Mbappe. And that's the hat-trick. Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and from that sort of range, you'd be shocked if Mbappe missed out. He just keeps showing us what a top finisher he is.
So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. And there's the clearance, and that'll be a corner. Over it comes. Insufficient guile from that corner. Keeper's ball. Vinicius Junior. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Well, Real Madrid fans have enjoyed this. A dominant performance, you've got to say, Stuart.
Well, they've been much the better side up to now. Some of their approach play has been excellent. They just need to control possession for these final few minutes to cap off a really good display.
Rodrigo. Federico Valverde. Rodrigo. It needs an accurate cross. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Fernando. Electing to cross into the centre. Half-hearted clearance. Well, no damage done. Rodrigo. And back to Rodrigo. Good tackle. It'll be a throw. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Just the challenge that was required. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice incisive play too. It's a good result for them.
Well, choose your descriptive word where Kylian Mbappe is concerned. Explosive is one adjective you could use, Stuart.
Well, his movement was brilliant today. Whether he was running in behind or dropping into pockets of space, he caused all sorts of problems. What a good hat-trick that was.